evening folds in quiet streams, a tender hush between my dreams. No rush of thought, no need to roam, just gentle light that feels like home. A drifting breeze in subtle sway moves softly through the fading day. And in this calm the shadows keep my restless mind begins to sleep. No weight to hold, no thought to chase, just breathing slow in open space. In the softness of the evening air, a gentle warmth is resting there. A quiet world in muted light that wraps my heart in silver night. And as the moments drift and flow, I feel a calm I've come to know. The lamplights bloom in amber tone, a tender glow that stands alone. A peaceful hum the night reveals, a quiet truth the darkness feels. Your presence moves like whispered breeze, a gentle touch that settles me. No need for words, no need for more, just soften steps along the floor, through shifting light and fading blue. The evening still remembers you. In the softness of the evening air, a gentle warmth is resting there. A quiet world in muted light that wraps my heart in silver night. And as the moments drift and flow, I feel a calm I've come to know. Some nights arrive with tender grace, they fill the room, they hold their place. A quiet breath, a lingering sigh that lifts the weight of passing time. In the softness where the shadows blend, the peaceful hours never end. Through every breeze the night will send, your gentle calm begins again. And in this hush so warm and true, the quiet drifts and carries you. Midnight air grows soft and low, a muted hum the shadows know. The city sleeps, the world unwinds, yet you remain in quiet lines. The ticking clock, the resting chair, still hold the warmth you left in air. And in the hush the darkness weeps, I hear your breath in hidden leaves. No fading year, no passing scene can steal the space. The silence keeps. In the space the silence keeps, your gentle calm still softly sleeps. Through quiet rooms and silver beams, your presence flows like distant streams. And though the night may fall between, I feel you near. In the space the silence keeps, the lamplight glows an amber shade, a softened trace your memory made. A whispered shape along the wall feels like your shadow still stands. stands tall. The smallest sound, the faintest light unfolds the warmth you left tonight. And in the stillness deep and wide, your gentle truth remains inside. Through empty halls and rooms unseen, your echo moves in muted green. In the space the silence keeps, your gentle calm still softly sleeps. Through quiet rooms and silver beams, your presence flows like distant streams. And though the night may fall between, I feel you near. In this space the silence keeps, some truths don't speak but softly stay. They lean on hearts in quiet ways. Between the dark and breaking dawn, your faded warmth still lingers on. In the space where shadows lean, your tender light drips soft and clean. Through dawn's first glow and skies of green, your memory breathes in every scene. And though the hours shift and sweep, you live in me. In the space the silence keeps. The night unfolds in gentle blue, a softened calm that carries you. The timid glow through window glass reminds me how the shadows pass. A whisper drifts through empty space, a quiet warmth I can't replace. And in the hush where stillness grows, your hidden light begins to glow. No storm can shake what hearts contain. Your truth returns through quiet rain. You are the light that rises in the quiet night, a gentle flame that keeps me bright. Through fading winds and silver skies, your calm remains where silence lies. And though the world may dim its fire, your glow lifts every wandering choir. Ooh. The empty streets breathe muted gold, the lanterns sway in stories old. Their trembling sparks along the road recall the peace your presence showed. The tender breeze recalls your name, like distant stars that never fade. And in the dark where shadows blend, your guiding warmth returns again. Through every pause the night reveals, your quiet strength is what I feel. You are the light that rises in the quiet night, a gentle flame that keeps me bright. Through fading winds and silver skies, your calm remains where silence lies. And though the world may dim its fire, your glow lifts every wandering choir. If paths grow faint through midnight air, your steady glow still leads me there. Some truths remain when shadows part, a fragile pulse within the heart. You are the light the darkness knows, the quiet fire that softly grows. Through distant storms and winds that roam, your silent warmth still brings me home. And though the years may drift from sight, you rise again. and gentle night. A golden hush unfolds again, a quiet hour untouched by wind. A tender glow along the floor, whispers of you in gentle form. The softest breeze drifts through the day, carrying echoes you used to say. And in the stillness breaking through the calm, my key returns as you. No turning tides, no passing skies can dim the warmth you left inside. In the morning light, the world moves slow, a tender peace in its first glow. Your quiet grace and traces stays, woven softly through the haze. And even as the bright hours rise, your gentle shine still fills my eyes. The rustling air begins to bloom, painting gold across the room. A soft reminder in the shine calls back the warmth that once was mine. Your voice returns in subtle rings, floating soft on waking strings. And though the light grows sharp and clear, your calm remains, still lingering near. Through shifting hues and growing day, your breath of peace still finds its way. In the morning light, the world moves slow, a tender peace in its first glow. Your quiet grace and traces stays, woven softly through the haze. And even as the bright hours rise, your gentle shine still fills my eyes. Some feelings bloom with dawn's embrace. They hold their shape, they keep their place. A lasting warmth, a softened gleam. You stay within the morning's dream. In the morning light, you breathe anew, a silent spark the day runs through. Across each hour, the daylight sends your hidden glow forever blends. And though the world keeps shifting through, the morning still remembers you. The early sun begins to rise, a mellow glow across the skies. A drifting steam in quiet air reminds me of the warmth you share. The morning stirs in softened blue, yet every calm leads back to you. And in the hush the daylight sends, a tender peace begins again. No moving place you left within my mind. The city wakes in silver tone, but here the calm is all my own. With every sip, with every start, your tender glow restores my heart. Through drifting clouds and muted light, your presence feels so clear, so right. Morning pours its gentle light, filling shadows soft and bright. A steady calm the sunrise gives, a softened breath that always lives. Though you're afar, though hours fly, your warmth returns beneath the sky. If peace had form, it'd look like this: a quiet glow, a tender bliss, a cup of warmth the daylight brews, still tracing every part of you. Morning pours its glow anew, and every hue remembers you. Through waking winds and soft daylight, your quiet touch remains inside. And though the day keeps passing by, your gentle warmth stays in my sky. Soft light drifts in across my mind. Morning stays, coffee warmth begins to shape the air. Soft and slow, quiet hours breathe beneath the silver glow. Near to me, every sound becomes a gentle rising calm, deep and new. Pages flutter with the early waking breeze. Thought unwinds, time moves lightly through the hush of open rooms, fades from view. Stillness gathers in the corners of my heart, holding you. Peace arrives like quiet footsteps in the dawn, soft and true. In the quiet where the golden morning lives, I feel you. Every moment glows with traces of your calm shining through. Even when the rushing world begins to rise, you remain, breathing warmth beneath the changing gentle sky, guiding me. Let the hours drift like feathered winds of blue. No need rush, just this breath becoming part of who I am, pure and still. Sunlight falls in lines that stretch across the floor, calm and warm. Every ray reminds me how your presence stays close to me. Meadows blooming in the softened morning air, colors rise, quiet breezes hum a tune of gentle love calling me. Every whisper moves like petals in the wind, light and free. I can feel your hand in every tender shade, softly there. In the quiet where my heartbeat meets the day, I find you. Through the sky that opens wide in silver blue, always near. Even as the distant clouds begin to drift, you remain, resting warm beneath the bright and endless sky, guiding me. The evening breeze in subtle light, a mellow glow that fills the night. No hurried steps, no pressing sound, just tender calm that gathers round. The window sighs in muted blue, a hush the darkness filters through. And in the quiet of this space, my heartbeat slows to gentle pace. No pull of time, no need to roam. This moment feels like coming home. The soft hours drifting, threads of gold. A peace unfolds I long to hold. A warm embrace, the stillness sends a quiet breath that never ends. And though the shadows ebb and sway, the gentle calm will stay this way. A tender breeze begins to rise, a soothing hymn beneath the skies. It settles low on rested skin, inviting slow release within. The amber lamps hum low and sweet, their glowing warmth beneath my feet. And as the night leans into me, I rest in simple harmony. Through softened dark and silver hue, the quiet night remembers you. As soft hours drifting, threads of gold, a peace unfolds I long to hold. A warm embrace, the stillness sends a quiet breath that never ends. And though the shadows ebb and sway, their gentle calm will stay this way. Some moments bloom in quiet grace. They touch the room, they fill its space. A memory warm, a steady gleam, still shining softly through the dream. As morning lifts its first pale glow, a tender warmth begins to show. The night steps back but leaves behind a quiet light for heart and mind. And as the sunrise paints the blue, its peaceful warmth still feels like you. Soft dawn unfolds across the room, a quiet breath, a tender bloom. Your fading warmth in morning's air, rest like a dream, still waiting there. The windows glow in muted light, a whispered trace of you inside. And as the waking hours start, your gentle hush still fills my heart. No turning clock, no shift in hue can dim the glow I keep of you. In the early blue, the still world hums a fragile peace where memory comes. Your echo moves in silent ease. It stirs the calm beneath the breeze. Even as the daylight grows, your tender warmth forever glows. Steam from the kettle curls and climbs, painting quiet lingering lines. A drop of light on wooden floors reminds me of the days before. Your voice drifts soft and morning sweet, a distant call I wanna keep. And though the world begins its run, you stay with me like rising sun. In every shade the morning weeps, your hush remains, it never leaves. In the early blue, the still world hums a fragile peace where memory comes. Your echo moves in silent ease. It stirs the calm beneath the breeze. Even as the daylight grows, your tender warmth forever glows. Some moments bloom with quiet grace. They breathe, they linger, hold their place. A shimmer left from nights we knew. The morning softly carries you. In the early blue, you rise again, a gentle pulse beneath my skin. Through every hush the daylight sends, your warmth returns, it never ends. And as the waking hours renew, the morning still remembers you. The night grows soft in muted tones, a calming hush that gently flows. No storms to sway, no winds to chase, just stillness warm across this place. A tender breath in shadows deep begins to pull my thoughts to sleep. And in the dark the silence keeps your softened trace in quiet sweep. No restless sound, no heavy pace, The night restores this resting space. In the quiet that once was ours, a gentle peace still slowly flowers. A fading glow, a softened spark, still guiding me through every dark. And though the days may wander far, I hold the calm of who we are. Room expands in gentle air, a hollow warmth still lingering there. Your fading laugh, your steady tone once filled these walls, now whispers roam. The table keeps your favorite glass, a tender echo time won't pass. And though the night recalls the pain, your warmth returns in quiet rain. Through shifting years and silver skies, your memory stays where silence lies. In the quiet that once was ours, a gentle peace still slowly flowers. A fading glow, a softened spark, still guiding me through every dark. And though the days may wander far, I hold the calm of who we are. Some shadows rise with softened grace. They paint your outline in this space. A silhouette the moonlight drew reminds me of the light I knew. In the quiet left behind, your gentle truth still fills my mind. Through moonlit beams and skies anew, the softened night still leans to you. And though the world may shift with time, the quiet that we share is mine. Fading light grows soft and thin, a tender hush beneath my skin. The evening air holds quiet grace, a silent echo in this place. Your shadow brushed these walls before, but now it lingers by the door. And in the calm the dusk provides, your quiet ache still stirs inside. No shifting time, no passing wind can move the stillness you left in. In the stillness after you, a muted glow comes shining through, a fragile piece the night reveals, a softened pulse my heart still feels. And though the hours fade from view, I breathe the stillness after you. The moonlight stretches on the floor, a softened line you crossed before. Its silver hue recalls your name, a quiet warmth wrapped up in pain. The room remains in gentle sway, through empty halls and muted sighs. Your memory moves in quiet ties. In the stillness after you, a muted glow comes shining through. A fragile piece the night reveals, a softened pulse my heart still feels. And though the hours fade from view, I breathe the stillness after you. Some silences refuse to break. They cradle all the love we make. A frozen breath the night imparts, still holding tight to quiet hearts. In the stillness where you stay, your tender calm won't fade away. Through fading moons and skies anew, the softened dark still links to you. And as the world turns out of sight, your quiet lives inside my night. Soft winds rise where daylight starts, a gentle pull between our hearts. Across the fields the morning glows, a warmth that only silence knows. The fading dreams still linger here, a quiet truth I hold so near. And in the calm the shadows send, your tender light begins again. No turning storm, no passing cloud can wash away the marks of time. Through the quiet winds of time, your gentle warmth still blends with mine. A softened glow the dawn reveals, a calmer love the daylight seals. And though the skies may shift above, I walk the world inside your love. The morning air moves slow and kind, a softened peace within my mind. Each muted step along the day reminds me how you find your way. The window hums with golden shine, a subtle breath between the lines. And in the stillness deep and true, the world feels closer, built by you. Through drifting leaves and gentle rain, your quiet touch comes back again. Through the quiet winds of time, your gentle warmth still blends with mine. A softened glow the dawn reveals, a calmer love the daylight seals. And though the skies may shift above, I walk the world inside your love. Some moments move in tender grace, they breathe and bloom through time and space. A softened rhythm hearts can share, still echoing through open air. Through the quiet winds that rise, your steady calm still fills the skies. In silver dawn and golden hue, the morning keeps its trace of you. And though the world may turn with time, your gentle light The early breeze begins to rise, a softened glow in waking skies. The room exhales a gentle peace, a quiet warmth that doesn't cease. The curtains move in tender sway, inviting in the newborn day. And in the hush, the sunlight keeps your distant calm still softly speaks. No passing dream, no shifting tide can dim the stillness you provide. Under the first light's calm, I find a softened ease within my mind. A golden thread the morning weaves, a touch of you the daylight leaves. Though miles remain and moments fly, you stay with me beneath the sky. A warming scent begins to bloom, the quiet hum that fills the room. The teacup breathes a silver steam, a gentle start, a softened gleam. Each ray that falls across the floor reminds me of the peace you wore. And as the world begins its climb, your steady glow returns in time. Through softened beams and muted blue, the morning seems to lean to you. Light's calm, I find a softened ease within my mind. A golden thread the morning weaves, a touch of you the daylight leaves. Though miles remain and moments fly, you stay with me beneath the sky. If love could rise with dawn's embrace, it bloomed like warmth in open space. A quiet pulse the sunrise keeps, a tender truth the daylight sweeps. Under the first light breaking through, the morning breath remembers you. Through pastel winds and glowing air, your gentle calm is always there. And though the days drift softly by, your light remains beneath my sky. The night unfolds in gentle air, a softened calm that lingers there. A drifting hush begins to rise, a quiet truth beneath the skies. The passing years may shift and bend, yet something warm still won't rescind. And in the dark before the dawn, your tender breath keeps moving on. No turning path, no worn out day can take the light you left to stay. In the quiet I still hear the softened pulse that draws you near, a steady warmth the silence keeps, a glow that hums still whispers low. A mellow breeze moves through the room, unfolding slowly in the gloom. A scented warmth and drifting lines lay softly on these thoughts of mine. The cushions hold a resting heat, a tender place for weary feet. And in the stillness of the light, my worries fade into the night. No rush of mind, no restless spin can break the peace you settle in. In the quiet I still hear the softened pulse that draws you near. A steady warmth the silence keeps, a glow that hums through peaceful sleep. And though the night may fall or grow, your gentle trace still whispers low. Some gentle truths the darkness finds are held in breath between the lines. A quiet space the evening weaves that stays, endures, and never leaves. In the quiet, dim and slow, your calming light begins to show. Through all the hours the night extends, your softened glow forever blends. And though the world may rise anew, the quiet still remembers you. The shoreline breeze in golden blue, a softened glow that drifts anew. The ocean sighs in gentle lines, a quiet pulse the dusk refines. The fading light along the waves rests softly in the space it saves. And in the hush the waters keep, your hidden warmth begins to speak. No turning tide, no distant shore can take the calm you left before. Where the evening meets the tide, your tender echo drifts inside. A whisper glow the waters show, a dream the fading daylight knows. And though the stars begin to rise, your peace still lives beneath the sky. The sand recalls your quiet name, its memory held in amber flame. Each ripple moves in silver lines, a gentle hymn the dust designs. The shells reveal a softened sound, a tender truth the night has found. And in the calm of ocean air, your lingering touch still settles there. Through deepening blue and softened roar, your gentle trace returns once more. Where the evening meets the tide, your tender echo drifts inside. A whispered glow, the waters show a dream the fading daylight knows. And though the stars begin to rise, your peace still lives beneath the skies. Some quiet songs the shoreline keeps are woven through the ocean sweep. They stay through night, through shifting breeze, like softened truth in rolling seas. Where the dusk and waves entwine, your calm still warms this heart of mine. Through trembling light and oceans wide, your gentle breath becomes the tide. And though the dark replaces day, your quiet drifts my thoughts away. The morning leaves in quiet grace, a tender glow across the space. A slow breeze drifts through open air, as if your warmth still lingers there. The waking world begins to rise, yet calm still moves behind my eyes. And in the hush the daylight keeps, your softened trace begins to speak. No shifting dawn, no trembling hue can dim the calm I found in you. Where the light remains soft and new, a gentle peace comes shining through. A quiet spark the sunrise weaves, a glow that settles as it leaves. And even as the hours climb, your warmth stays steady through the time. The lamplight glows in mellow gold, a calm the evening loves to hold. It rests along the wooden frame, a subtle place that knows your name. Your presence hums in little signs, like hidden notes between the lines. No rush of thought, no weight of mind, just softened air I fall behind. Through drifting light the truth remains, your quiet touch outlives the change. Where the light remains soft and new, a gentle peace comes shining through. A quiet spark the sunrise weaves, a glow that settles as it leaves. And even as the hours climb, your warmth stays steady through the time. Some moments rise with softened beams, like traces held inside our dreams. They stay, they breathe, they never stray, but guide the heart through every day. Where the light remains warm and clear, your tender calm stays always near. Through morning blue and evening's end, your gentle glow begins again. And as the world moves on its way, your quiet ray still fills my day. The morning leans in pale and slow, a softened breath the shadows know. A tender warmth in drifting air reminds me you were once still there. The sunlight climbs mirrors, the wooden frame, a quiet glow that calls your name. And in this hush the hours bring, your gentle calm begins to sing. No turning tide, no shifting day can sweep your softened trace away. Where the quiet light returns, a steady warmth within me burns, a golden thread the dawn renews, a whispered calm that feels like you. And though the hours stretch and glide, your peaceful glow remains inside. Begins to fall, painting calm across the wall. A mellow breeze in subtle sway moves gently through the fading day. Your memory flows in muted hues, the kind the evening can't refuse. And in the stillness settling deep, my tired thoughts fold into sleep. Through twilight's breath and afterglow, your quiet truth continues slow. Where the quiet light returns, a steady warmth within me burns, a golden thread the dawn renews, a whispered calm that feels like you. Soft and drifting dreams, they stay, they breathe, they never fade. A quiet love the light has made. Where the quiet morning grows, a tender hush forever flows through softened hues and skies anew. The rising light still leads to you. And as the daylight softly turns, the calm you left forever burns. The morning leans in soft and bright, a tender hush beneath the light. A drifting breeze in silver hue reminds me still of parts of you. The waking world begins to rise, yet calm still moves behind my eyes. And in the quiet morning's gleam, your gentle warmth pours through my dream. No fading night, no passing sigh can dim the peace you left inside. In the breath of early blue, the softened dawn remembers you. A steady calm the daylight weaves, a warming glow the morning leaves. Though time moves on and shadows fly, your tender light lives in the sky. The branches sway in softened gold, their gentle motion calm and slow. The birds release their quiet tune, a whispered settles deep inside, through drifting clouds and silver air. Your presence hums the truth still there. Keeps a gentle pose, the daylight sweeps. In the breath of breaking day, your warmth still lights my hidden way. Through mellow beams and open skies, your quiet calm forever lies. And though the world keeps passing by, a softened tone, a tender calm that feels like home. A drifting glow along the floor reminds me what was here before. The waking world begins to stir, yet all I feel is shaped by her. And in the hush before the day, a quiet warmth still leads the way. No fleeting hour, no shifting air can dim the light you left to share. In the early quiet glow, your gentle traces start to show. A softened pulse the sunrise keeps, a warmth that stirs from gentle sleep. And though the dawn begins to rise, your echo moves behind my eyes. The wooden beams recall the night, soft memories pressed in fading light. A secret hush the darkness knew still carries every part of you. The walls repeat the songs you gave, a tender sound the shadows save. And though the hours try to sway, you linger in calm refuses to fade. Through silent rooms the memory flows, holding truth the echo knows. In the early quiet glow, your gentle traces start to show. A softened pulse the sunrise keeps, a warmth that stirs from gentle sleep. And though the dawn begins to rise, your echo moves behind my eyes. Some whispers stay when nights depart. They drift like threads around the heart. A softened touch the morning finds, still woven through the passing tides. In the early quiet light, your presence lingers warm and bright. Across the rooms the sun silver air, a softened glow that settles there. The meadow stirs in gentle rise, dew shimmering beneath the skies. A drifting hush in fields of green awakens all the heart has seen. And in the stillness breaking through, I feel the world reflect of you. No rushing wind, no shifting part can dim the calm you place in my heart. In the quiet where life begins, your tender truth still softly spins. A golden thread, the dawn unites, a peaceful glow in muted light. Though miles divide our daily winds, you stay with me where light begins. The morning hums its gentle tune, a whisper breath beneath the moon. Each resting sound the daylight sends reminds me how our story bends. The hours blend in softened tone, yet through it all you're not alone. Your name still moves in every gleam, a quiet pulse within my dream. Through shifting days and skies apart, your spirit lives in the quiet heart. In the quiet where light begins, your tender truth still softly spins. A golden thread, the dawn unites, a peaceful glow in muted light. Though miles divide our daily winds, you stay with me where light begins. Some gentle notes the silence keeps still echo softly where love sleeps. In silver dawn, in softened space, your warmth remains in every trace. In the quiet past the night, your spirit leans into the light. Through golden air and skies that bend, your gentle calm returns again. Though days may fade